They thought he was dead. A manager at a local Boston market shot in the head on New Year's Day, and he never saw it coming.
Tonight, in a one and only exclusive, the sole survivor of that brutal workplace attack is speaking out on his remarkable journey and his will to live. Local 10's Derek Shore has this remarkable story and the questions that remain over who knew something like this could even happen.
911, what is your emergency?
Some guys just shot them.
It was New Year's Day 2016, a day for some not of celebration, but sheer terror and anguish.
You got a body in here.
One? There's one body in here.
It's one body?
Noontime, a call to 911 from a Tamarack apartment complex. A man had just barged into a home with a gun. Neighbors called for help after he fled.
One of her boyfriends, apparently.
It's one of her boyfriends? Okay.
That woman killed 21-year-old Ann Nah, an assistant manager at a nearby Boston market. The shooter, 56-year-old Clive Muir, a disgruntled former Boston market employee and possible love interest. Then a few minutes later,
911, what is your emergency? 911, what is your emergency?
Muir shows up at his former workplace, barges into the office, and points the gun to the back of the new manager, Jason Clare's head, pulling the trigger multiple times.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello? He's dead. He got shot in the head twice in the office.
Clive walks out to the parking lot and takes his own life. One 911 caller sure his victim in the restaurant was gone.
He's on the floor outside already dead. Everybody's already dead.
But that was not true.
It's a miracle, and I thank God every day.
Jason Clare is alive, speaking, walking, after being shot multiple times in the back of the head and neck at work.
Going for recovery, and I'm just going day by day with my family and trying to do normal stuff with them.
33-year-old Clare, a father and husband, had a bullet go through the bottom of his eye socket, one still lodged in his brain, another breaking his jaw, cutting off much of his hearing, but he is here.
I remember one doctor told us that we'll actually get to see him when it's our time to say goodbye.
Clare's wife, Santana, at his side through it all, 13 days in a coma, not knowing if he would pull through.
I'm amazed, and I know he will continue to get better.
But Clare is in full-time rehab, left with a brain injury. He is not working. He remembers nothing of what happened.
Jason doesn't work at that location. He was just there to cover.
Just recently assigned to that location where he'd be shot and never see it coming.
Jason was unfortunately a good guy in the wrong place at the wrong time. Had nothing to do with the situation.
The Clare's attorney, Todd Falzone, says it's unclear why Clive took aim at his client, but he claims Boston Market knew Clive was a danger.
This fella had clearly made threats. They had clearly involved weapons.
He says upper management knew about those threats.
Just firing the person without taking any sort of protective measures for the people that are left behind is a problem. It's not enough.
The couple is in the process of putting together a lawsuit. For Boston Market's part, they said they weren't aware of that, instead saying, "Our thoughts and prayers continue to be with Jason as he continues his recovery. To our knowledge, there is no pending or threatened litigation related to the actions of the attacker." As for the couple left with the ramifications of a brutal workplace attack, they say they have forgiven.
If I was angry every day, it probably would be worse on me. It probably would be worse on my kids, probably worse on my wife.
Derek Shore, Local 10 News.
The Clare family says telling their story will hopefully bring awareness to workplace threats and the importance of reporting concerns to law enforcement. Their attorney says that was never done.